Turkey is a fascinating country, a very interesting country, and I have been very glad to be able to discover much of this country, not all, in the last year and 2 months. We've been traveling in many provinces. They are very different, and people have always been very, very kind and hospitable to us. So I very much enjoyed my first year in Turkey. I think what is surprising when you come from abroad actually is the variety of Turkish culture. You have in every province, you have different cultural origins, you have many, many different layers of culture, you have different cuisines, you have different stories. So the real surprise is a huge variety of what you can meet and discover in this country. When I lived in Berlin, I regularly had Turkish döner. When I came to Turkey, I realized that Turkish döner is completely something different. Much more varied and much better here than in Berlin. Mm-hmm. Well, coffee is an important element to, in every profession to keep going. So the Turkish coffee is a very, very nice drink. I cannot take it in the afternoon because there's a moment in the day where it's over. But Turkish coffee is something which is very enjoyable. On sweets, I have to be a bit careful, otherwise you eat too much of them, but they are also very, very good. I think the way you prepare meat is very special. Lamb meat in different variants. I also very much enjoyed the different fish I had a possibility to eat here. So there were many tastes which will remain with me, but for the time being, I'm going to stay. I'm not yet going to leave. Well, I arrived in Ankara in the midst of lockdowns and night curfews, which was not the easiest time to arrive in any city. So now this autumn, with restaurants again being open, kids going to school, I start to discover Ankara which is much more lively, much more agreeable than what I had seen in the first year. So I'm happy to be now in Ankara, where I see that normal life is coming back. My favorite place in Ankara, I've never really thought about it. But what I like a lot is the area around the castle, this part of Ulus, which gives you a sense also of the Turkish traditions, the handmade which you see there. So this is a nice place to be when you have a bit more time. Turkey is for the European Union a hugely important country. Turkey is a candidate country to the European Union. Turkey is a NATO partner. And Turkey is a very important actor in a region full of conflicts in which Turkey is an important partner in these conflicts. Mm-hmm. So for us, Turkey is a hugely important country, and we have many areas of cooperation which I hope we can intensify and make even more successful in the times to come. Well, I think this is very true. And there is, in terms of also intercultural dialogue, cooperation in the area of sports, youth exchange, and all these questions, there is still a huge potential in which we can do more and learn more about each other. The more people, the more civil society is exchanging with each other, the more we know about each other, the fewer also misconceptions exist. So all these exchanges are very good. And we are in the same geography. We have the same history. There are many things which we have in common, so we need to revert to them all the time. I think this was a very important step. Now Turkey, the European Union, but also many other countries around the world are on the same path in the direction to reduce global warming, to keep this planet a livable planet. So this was a very important decision. So we welcome this decision, and it also opens new possibilities for cooperation to fight together global warming, to try together to avoid the consequences of climate change, or at least mitigate the consequences.